No one is coming to save you, and that's not a threat, it's the truth that can change your life. If you feel stuck, unmotivated, or trapped in the same cycle every day, this video will help you understand why. This is not another hype speech. This is a deep dive into the psychology of discipline, comfort, procrastination, and self-control. Your brain is designed to keep you comfortable, not successful. Once you understand how your mind works, you stop fighting yourself and start building real discipline. This video combines motivation and psychology to help you break free from procrastination. Understand why motivation fades. Build discipline that actually lasts. Take control of your habits and mindset. Stop staying average and start moving forward. Watch this till the end if you're serious about changing your life. Control your mind or it will control you. No one is coming to save you. And at first, that sentence sounds cold. It sounds unfair. But once you truly understand it, it becomes the most freeing truth you will ever hear. Because the moment you stop waiting for rescue, you take control. Most people spend their lives waiting. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for confidence. Waiting for the right time. And without realizing it, they waste years. They think something is wrong with them. That they lack willpower. That they're lazy. That they're broken. But the truth is much simpler. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Your mind did not evolve to help you achieve goals. It evolved to keep you alive. Thousands of years ago, comfort meant survival. Avoiding risk meant safety. Energy conservation meant staying alive. That wiring still exists. So when you try to wake up early, your brain resists. When you try to work hard, your brain complains. When you try to change your life, your brain pulls you back toward what feels familiar. Not because it hates you, but because it fears the unknown. Discomfort signals danger to your nervous system. Growth feels like a threat. This is why change feels so hard. And this is why most people never change. They fight themselves emotionally instead of understanding themselves psychologically. They try to motivate a brain that is designed to avoid effort. Motivation feels powerful in the moment. It gives you energy. It gives you hope. But motivation is emotional fuel. And emotions burn fast. That's why you feel inspired one day and empty the next. Your brain doesn't run on inspiration. It runs on patterns. And every pattern you repeat strengthens a neural pathway. Every time you choose comfort, that pathway grows stronger. Every time you avoid discomfort, your brain learns that avoidance works. Scrolling feels good. Procrastinating feels safe. Quitting feels relieving. And your brain rewards those behaviors instantly. Dopamine. A chemical designed to reinforce behavior. The problem is not dopamine. The problem is what you attach it to. When dopamine is attached to effort, you grow. When it's attached to escape, you decay. Most people are not addicted to pleasure. They are addicted to relief. Relief from stress. Relief from responsibility. Relief from discomfort. And slowly, without noticing, their standards drop. They stop doing what they said they would do. They break promises to themselves. They justify it with logic. I'm tired. I'll do it tomorrow. I deserve a break. Your brain is very good at sounding reasonable. But every time you listen to that voice, something dangerous happens. You weaken your authority over yourself. Your mind learns who's in charge. And if you always negotiate, you lose. Self-discipline is not about force. It's about identity. Your brain changes when your actions change. When you do hard things consistently, even in small amounts, your nervous system adapts. Discomfort becomes familiar. Effort becomes normal. This is how confidence is built. Not through affirmations. Not through thinking positive thoughts. But through evidence. Every time you finish what you start, you send proof to your brain. Every time you act despite resistance, you reshape your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who tries, and you become someone who executes. This is psychology, not motivation. Your self-image is built from your behavior. That's why people who talk a lot but act little feel empty. And people who act quietly feel powerful. Because the brain respects action, not intention. Most people wait until they feel ready. But readiness is a myth. The brain doesn't give confidence first. It gives confidence after action. This is why procrastination feels endless. You're waiting for a feeling that only comes after you move. And the longer you wait, the heavier the task becomes. Fear grows in stillness. Momentum dies in delay. Your brain fills the silence with doubt. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if it doesn't work? But action cuts through noise. Even imperfect action sends a signal. I am in control. And control changes everything. You don't need to change your entire life in one day. That idea overwhelms the brain. You need small, non-negotiable standards. Wake up when you said you would. Show up even when it's inconvenient. Finish the task even when it's boring. Not because it feels good, but because it builds trust with yourself. Self-trust is the foundation of discipline. Without it, motivation collapses. And here's the uncomfortable truth. No one cares enough about your future to push you daily. No one feels your regret. No one carries your consequences. People may support you emotionally, but the work is yours alone. And that's not cruel. That's empowering. Because it means your life is not controlled by luck. It's controlled by your habits. Life doesn't reward desire. It rewards consistency. Most people consume motivation like entertainment. They watch. They feel inspired. They do nothing. And inspiration without action becomes frustration. Real growth is quiet, repetitive, often boring. But boring done daily becomes extraordinary. Every successful person you admire learned to tolerate discomfort longer than others. They didn't enjoy the grind. They accepted it. They understood that pain is unavoidable. You either choose the pain of discipline now, or the pain of regret later. And regret is heavier. Because discipline ends. Regret echoes. One day, you will look back at this period of your life. And you will remember whether you showed up, or whether you stayed comfortable. Your brain will always ask for ease. Your future will always demand effort. You decide which voice wins. You don't need more motivation. You need boundaries with yourself. You need to stop negotiating with weakness. And start acting from standards. Because the mind you don't train will control you. But the mind you discipline will set you free. This moment is not special because it feels powerful. It's special because it gives you a choice. Stay the same, or do the uncomfortable work of becoming better. Not tomorrow. Not when it's easy. No. Because no one is coming to save you. And once you accept that, you become unstoppable.